Previously on Tornado Road.
I think tornadoes are from Satan, and I think he's trying to bring them up.
They call me the weather paparazzi in the news industry.
Don't ever say I don't earn my money.
Riding shotgun with me now is Philip Seinberg, a rookie storm chaser.
Little tire gauge is telling us we got a flat tire. What's the radar look like?
The radar looks like a big line of storms coming right up on top of us. We got a flat tire.
This is the day I've been waiting for.
We totally got screwed by the flat tire. Right now, I don't want to get out and do anything until we can make sure that there's no more dangerous lightning crashing down.
What's the radar look like?
All the storms are basically going off this way, so we got a flat tire. We're completely, we just missed out on the storm. I keep feeling the hair in my arms stand up. That's called lightning trying to come off of you.
Yeah, I feel that too.
That's because we're in the wrong dangerous, deadly spot. This is why I'm like, do not get out of the vehicle.
With rubber tires grounding the car, Doug and Phil are safe as long as they stay inside.
Yeah, that was called the lightning bolt.
We just have to sit and wait. I mean, as soon as this stuff here passes by, we can go. Lightning's gonna hit milliseconds away. Just don't go in.
I don't know if we're gonna get this thing off.
There is no careful with lightning. You just don't go in it.
Doug and Phil are back on the chase, but they can't catch up to the storm.
This thing just took off like a bat out of hell. That is tornadic warned, and that was what we were following, and now we can't follow it. It sucks, dude. I can't chase. I lose money when I can't chase.
It'll be fine, man.
You can't sit there and just dump money into something that's not productive. Never in my career have I had this many issues.
A new day in Tornado Alley, and two new members of the storm-chasing clan are getting on Tornado Road. Newlyweds, Bo and Danya Jerdigan.
Every good morning starts with a little bit of storm pouring. Not too bad.
You're right in position, too.
Holy cow. What are you thinking?
Looks like we could get out of there by about noon and we'd be...
We're in there. Oh, we're not there.
I really like how funny Bo is. He can always make me laugh, like, anytime.
Oh, you're so beautiful.
How's it look?
Well, let me tell you, this morning's looking excellent. We're gonna have the cap breaking sometime late this afternoon just off to our west. We should be in perfect position, so we'll get ourselves a tornado for only $9.99, which is actually a pretty good deal. Storm chasing is definitely a passion of both of ours. It's more than just a hobby. This is our life. when it's wintertime and we're not chasing, it's like you're suffering the whole time, just absolutely suffering. You need to be out here doing this. I didn't think that I'd ever find somebody that I would be completely compatible with that would also share the same passion. So I feel like I'm the luckiest guy in the world. We've been married now for 2 months, and we still have not yet had a honeymoon. So this entire trip we're taking here in the next couple weeks chasing, this is definitely what we're going to consider our honeymoon. It's extremely romantic.
300 miles to the north, Tornado Tim Baker and daughter Crystalline are getting back in the chase.
We got to make sure we don't get toasted by going too far on any farm roads today.
Okay.
But first, Tim needs to check the protective netting on his car, the Halinator.
Looks good. Alrighty, let's rock and roll and get some tornadoes. Hail and me are enemies. It just ruins so many chases. So that's why I invented the Halinator, because there's often I've been right in the right location, coming in a storm, and the stupid thing starts hailing baseballs. Oh! Well, that's gone. There goes the windshield. And you have no choice but to abandon and break off, because hail just take out all your windows and you're done. If you don't have any windows, you're not going any further. I hate hail. As Indiana Jones hates snakes, I hate hail.
Is your laptop sucking power from my phone? Because it's gone down since I started. Oh!
It was a bird. Oops.
I think the Halinator just killed a bird.
The Halinator had its first casualty. That poor guy didn't have a chance.
I'm so sad. Just have a moment of silence for that poor bird. That's awful.
Close your eyes. We'll close our eyes for a minute.
Okay. No, you can't close your eyes.
I got you.
Oh my stars, it's gonna be a long day.
100 miles to the northeast, weather paparazzi Doug Kiesling and rookie Philip Seidenberg are rolling on a fresh set of tires, right back into another tornadic storm.
Right now, we're coming up towards one of the most dangerous parts of the storm. We're trying to cut through the actual area of the storm here. And you got monster hail coming up this way, 1.5 inch here. You got tornadic warning storm here, and you got a third one right, trying to get going.
We're in perfect position.
This whole thing is wrapping up.
Whoa, that looks nice.
Yeah, look at how this whole thing is starting, kind of have that wrapped up look.
Yeah, that looks nice. Is there a mezzo in it?
I don't know, I'm paying attention to the road.
Okay, I'll look at the radar and tell you if there's a mezzo in it. Yep, there's a mezzo right behind it.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, yeah, come on, mezzo.
We need to get up a little bit higher down the road so we don't get hit by this friggin' thing if it drops. Strap in, we're going for a ride.
Go, Doug. Doug is going into the storm.
Yeah, I'm trying to get away from it too.
Oh, interesting.
I'm trying to not get us killed, Phil.
To go away from the storm, Doug is actually going into the storm. Beautiful move, Doug.
Did I get hazard pay for dealing with you, Phil?
Probably not. Damn.
Coming up next,
Everything's friggin' dropping down around us. Like right there.
That is a funnel.
We're driving through the most dangerous part of the storm right now.
Oh wow, we're getting blasted to the side now with rain. Our visibility is sharply being cut off.
There, we ain't need to worry about it. Next to us, right here.
That is some lightning over there, everybody. Yeah. Here we go. Let the games begin. Everybody has to stay focused now.
Yeah, even you, dude.
We've had way worse visibility than this before. We've got a little bit. Okay.
We got a little something.
Yeah, a little bit
part
of
of us here. I can't tell what's going on.
These clouds are really low after a rain.
We got low clouds all over the place. Yeah.
It's like, look at that. There's some fingers coming down.
Yeah. path. I mean, look underneath the big thing hanging down.
I'm looking over here too. That's
Still looking good out there. Looking. Whoa! Whole area totally fine.
well, this says actually it's right literally behind us.
Everything's friggin' dropping down around us. Like right there.
That is an ugly beast. That is a funnel.
I can't tell if it's from the ground or not.
I can't see it.
As quickly as they're showing up on radar, they disappeared. But we gotta get out of this rain, otherwise we're gonna be screwed by the rain. I don't feel like destroying any more camera equipment.
Whoa!
It's not a tornado, it just wasn't freaking condensation on the ground.
Oh my God, I love it. I saw literally rotation right on top of us. The funnel cloud. It looked like there was a tornado coming right at us. And now we're back in the edge of the storm, just watching it grow. It's what we're here for, guys. It's the reason we're here.
I'm ready to get paid. What are you talking about? I just greedy.
300 miles to the south, newlyweds Bo and Danya are on the storm and off the grid.
We have not gotten any data yet. It's been cutting in and out of us getting signal for a couple seconds at a time.
Download. Uh-oh. Red.
Without radar, the newlyweds will have to track the storm using only their eyes.
Right now, right in front of us, there is the updraft of a storm. Watching that for any rotation, because we're going to kind of go underneath it here. Immediately adjacent to that is a strong downdraft to our left that may or may not contain hail. We do not know. We don't have data. But it does have a nice spooky look to it, like it could. Wow, though. Holy cow. The view.
Looks like it is ingesting some moisture into it and condensing some clouds below it. It's hard to tell rotation when you're driving, so that's a little worrisome. The thing that sucks is we can't really stop and look at it because this heavy area of precip would come over us very quickly. And there definitely could be some hail in there.
Gonna get hailed on. Oh, yeah.
Hail.
Oh.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Oh, crap.
Oh my God, Bo.
Okay.
Oh my God. Yeah, we can't see anything. Oh my God, that's... Ow! Oh my God.
I don't know what I'm looking at. Golf balls right now? I can't tell.
Yeah, I think golf ball size would be about the largest we're getting. Mixed in with some clean, done.
All right, how are we looking? Are we getting clear anything too?
I lost data.
Oh, man.
I think we're getting out of it a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to ease up here a little bit. Well, we're just going through the main downdraft core. We're right adjacent to the updraft, and that's where the strongest and biggest hail is going to be.
Yeah.
I'd say we probably were dealing with golf balls. Any bigger, we wouldn't have been having windows.
Yeah,
So.
windshield could definitely have been knocked out if it was any larger.
300 miles to the north, Tornado Tim and Crystalline are on the storm in northern Kansas.
Yes, warning.
The National Weather Service in Des Moines has issued a tornado warning.
Where?
Southern Pocahontas County.
It's a tornado!
Northern Kansas.
Yeah!
There, look at it. Oh, man. Ooh, that's a tornadic storm. That's a wall cloud, baby.
A wall cloud is a lowering under the base of a storm, the first sign of a possible tornado.
Oh, man, it's trying to tornado already. Look, we got a little something lowering in it.
Nice.
Funnel, we got a funnel up there.
Yes.
He's just a baby, he's trying. The whole thing's getting really turbulent in here. We're really close to the hail core. Typically, a tornado will be riding right on that edge
Right up in here. This is where we're looking. We got a little bit of a green tint now. The hail core's coming in closer. Oh, got stuff spinning in here now. Everything's getting hot. This thing is just starting to work. I love being under these, man. This is gorgeous. This is what I live for. We are 100 yards from a tornado trying to form right in front of us right now. That is awesome. Look at it come in here. That's a huge hail core behind there. You see, look at the spin in the clouds there. That's caused from the hail coming down, slicing in, throwing cold air this way. The warm air was pushing into it. Look right above us, Crystal. Look at it. Look at how active it is.
Nice.
Oh, look at it. Man, this is the day I've been waiting for.
Sweet.
The tornado would form right in front of us. It's going to be right on this road.
Come on.
Come on, baby. You can do it right here, right now. Won't break my heart.
Coming up next,
This is insane.
We're right here, right in the middle of tornado warnings everywhere.
Keep your eyes open.
The tornado would form right in front of us. It's going to be right on this road, baby.
Come on.
Come on, baby. You can do it right here, right now. Won't break my heart. Whoa, that was really close. I felt that.
I'm glad you played your gut, Dad. I'm glad.
Gut and visual. I mean, what just went over the top of us was a tornado trying to form. We need to get ahead of this, so get back in, Crystal, and let's boogie. Let's get back ahead of it. We don't want to get behind it. They're moving more east-northeast now. They're right turning, which will make them more tornadic.
Now, is that what was over?
It's possible. It's very
It's
possible.
just re-intensified itself?
That's what I'm thinking. It reorganized over there. Now it's looking split. Look at how it's looking a little more split. Isn't it? Or no, is that cloud in front of us? Well, I can't tell. The only way you know is when you're underneath them, then you know what you got.
the storm has splintered in half and the rotation is moving east. Now, Tim must race to reposition before nightfall makes it too dangerous to chase. 250 miles to the south, Bo and Danya assess the damage after punching through the storm's hail core.
We did get a few little tiny dents in our car from the hail. You can just see if you look at it from an angle, you get these little dimples, and they're kind of all over the place on the hood, on the top of the car. Nothing that's really too serious.
I think this is our champion dent right here.
Oh, yeah?
It's like battle wounds.
Yeah, it needed to be broken in. It's kind of like, you know, if you have a brand new giant ship, you break the bottle of champagne over it. All we've done is, you know,
Christened it.
We christened the car with a bottle of champagne known as hail.
350 miles to the north, Phil and Doug are on the northern edge of the storm.
Awesome. Perfect. Right here.
We maybe got another minute or two before we have to worry about any kind of rain hitting us. Found a dry spot here where we can just not have to worry about the rain constantly pummeling down on us, where we can actually take a look at what's coming at us and what's going away from us here. So
this is a good spot. We can hang out here, get some photos, and yeah, we're in the path of another rotation, so good spot.
yeah, photographing lightning is basically it's pretty boring. You just sit here, burn through the stuff. Like right there, you get the shot and see what happens. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Right there, just a faint one.
Look at the contrast in what's going on right now. Like the atmosphere is creating like all this instability and commotion, and then like there's this very peaceful thing happening underneath here. It's like even the grass is gently blowing here. It's like everything's just doing its own thing.
Got the shot I was looking for, but not a big bolt of lightning. This is more off the horizon still.
Here comes the rain! Today couldn't have ended more perfectly, I can say that for sure. The ending of today was picturesque.
Hey, Doug, what's up?
Call it early here, and just that way I can get some decent sleep.
All right, see you at the hotel.
a tornadic storm suddenly plows into Omaha. The camera crew tries to head out into the onslaught, but hurricane-force winds pin them down. Only Doug and Phil get out in time to continue the chase.
All right, we left our camera crew somewhere.
We're right here. We're right here, right in the middle of tornado warnings everywhere. Nowhere.
And we're chasing at night.
We're chasing at night, looking for tornadoes right now in Omaha, Nebraska. Whoa. This is sweet, man.
Look at this. This is insane.
This is insane. What? I thought I heard a tornado alarm. Yeah, I do. I hear the tornado alarm. Tornado alarm's off. It's going off.
We are the white dot in the center. We focus up on this. All right.
We're right near a tornado.
Yeah, we are right there.
Okay.
We're in the cool. Your eyes open. Keep your eyes open.
Coming up next,
Getting sandblasted and sand in my mouth.
The best way to tell your wife that you love her is to bring her out to Oklahoma and have her get sandblasted on a dirt road. It's awesome!
Look at this wind. Look at this stuff.
All right, we're doing an evening core punch, everybody.
All right, we gotta get around this side to avoid anything falling down on top of us like lights.
Whoa! Holy shit! So we're forming the danger zone core punch at night then?
Yeah. Cool. Let's punch that.
Oh, dude, we gotta get pictures of it going through Omaha.
That's the plan. This thing is heading for downtown Omaha.
Oh yeah, we want to go through and get that.
Yeah. We are on our way to downtown Omaha. Our camera crew is busy at the hotel.
Holy crap. Sirens still going on.
Dude, we were in some insane stuff there for a minute. Okay?
That was awesome.
All right, let's pull over and take a visual.
Think it's coming right over here?
I don't know, but we're chasing tornadoes at night.
I don't see it though.
See those power flashes?
Yeah.
That's the tornado tearing stuff up. So what do you think, Phil?
Awesome. This is
What
great.
do you think, Phil?
We're seeing power flashes over here. It means the tornadoes on the ground tearing things up. It's like the transformers exploding. It's just sweeping right this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, the visibility's dying.
See how the lights and stuff are highlighting the rain and stuff coming at us?
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Tornado touchdown caused tree and house damage in Millard area. Law enforcement. We're there. That's where we're going now.
Damage footage?
Yeah.
Whoa. What do we got here, man?
I don't know.
We got Doug getting a trampoline.
There's the trampoline. There's Doug. There's the trampoline. There's Doug. There's Doug and the trampoline.
That was classic Doug getting the trampoline. Classic.
All right. Tornado's gone. Storm is moving off to the east. We're done. Let's go back to the hotel. It's late. I need to get a beer and I need to go crash.
a new front is riding the wake of last night's tornadic storm. With tornado warnings firing across the Midwest, the chasers are getting back on the hunt. And even after a late-night core punch, Doug Kiesling is ready to roll at 9 a.m.
I have no idea where Phil is right now. Hopefully he's getting cleaned up and ready to go for a long chase. The area that I'm targeting here while Phil gets his stuff packed up is Atlantic, Iowa. Would be a good spot to be going. If we miss a storm because somebody's not ready at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning, it's one singular. You have to focus on the chase.
Feel good. It's nice and calm now.
Dude, what the is taking him?
This is part of my routine now. I wake up and I go through my yoga. Just normally I'd go out on my balcony, and if we weren't in a city, I'd just probably like listen to the birds and hang out with my cat for a bit, and then go on a long run.
Hurry up! All right, Phil, let's go see some stuff. Just waiting on you.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's get out of here.
450 miles to the south, newlyweds Bo and Danya are already on the storm in western Oklahoma.
Oh my God, that's awesome lightning.
We need to go faster. Oh, tornado warning.
I've got a tornado warning on it.
Excellent storm, very strong inflow, obviously. Yeah, it's windy.
It's really picking up in lightning. If it was tornado, that would be wonderful, but oh, it's trying so hard. I just wish it would drop one.
Wait a minute, though. Wait a minute.
That stuff's forming on the bottom?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you see that?
Something's going on. Right behind the wall cloud right now. Just a little needle.
Yeah, that rising is nice. Oh, come on, you want to do it.
Again right there.
Oh, you want to do it so badly. Just do it. Oh, it's so close.
Oh, that rising motion is awesome.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the better storms I've ever seen in my life. Oh, and it's windy.
Oh my God. This road is probably one of the dirtiest roads we've traveled on yet. They haven't had a storm come through here yet, so it's not moist enough that we got these 30, 40 mile an hour winds.
There's sand everywhere. I'm getting sand blasted and sand in my mouth and in my eyes. Woo! Oh, should have worn pants.
Is this not romantic? If you didn't think so before, you should now.
This is a great honeymoon.
Yeah, getting sandblasted on a dirt road. The best way to tell your wife that you love her is to bring her out to the Oklahoma and have her get sandblasted on a dirt road. It's awesome. Stop chasing a storm when it looks like crap. Right now, this storm looks awesome, so we're not stopping until this storm's done. I don't care if it's a day or two. I'll stay with it.
Coming up next.
That's spinning pretty fast. We're about to punch in front of a tornadic storm. Whoa! It's here.
Miles from the Oklahoma-Texas border, newlyweds Bo and Danya have watched their storm grow into an epic supercell.
Oh, wow,
What's going on? Talk to me. Talk to me.
There's a light thing. I don't know if it's just hail or if that's a tornado. I'm not sure.
I can't answer the question for you. You got it.
I'm not sure.
Well, there definitely could be a tornado wrapped in the rain back there. Find me a way to get right there and right now.
Okay, I think we're going to be going through, what's it called, the Roosevelt town now.
Okay. If we can get there and be ahead of the storm enough if it doesn't catch up to us. Would not want to be living in this town right now, and especially if I don't have a garage. It's not going to be pretty. Getting quite a show from this thing.
It's It's definitely one of the better pictures I've ever taken of a storm before because it's just so beautiful. It's wrapping around so nice.
It's very hard to make out the rotation just from your eyes because it's so broad. I mean, this is 20 miles wide.
It's one thing to just watch a video of storms, but seeing the storm in person gives you a whole new respect for it. And this is a really good storm to video. It'll definitely be one we'll show to our family and friends.
This looks like a spaceship. You can imagine like the Starship Enterprise almost right here at the bottom of the ship, and then the anvils, the saucer section. It's a huge flying saucer. It's a spaceship going through the plane. It's pretty cool.
I got a lightning shot, finally.
See that bad boy?
Ah, yes.
Got a lightning shot.
Yes.
Woo!
Birdie.
I'm excited.
I wonder if we should get a little bit south.
I know, before that thing maybe drops.
Yeah. And also getting struck by lightning is kind of, it's kind of one of those things you don't want to do. So getting further away from the core of the storm would be a good idea.
As Bo and Danya pack it in and retreat from the storm. 500 miles to the northeast, recent college graduates Simon Brewer and Justin Drake are tracking a storm near the same spot of Simon's biggest tornado.
So all my tornado experiences are just badass. Chasing this huge tornado up in Nebraska. I mean, we knew it was big, but it ended up being a lot bigger than we thought.
Go. Hold on, we're okay right now, but get ready to go reverse.
So we're in front of this thing. It's coming right at us, and that's where we like to be. It was already huge, but it was just getting humongous, right? No way we're gonna be able to beat the tornado. We were screwed.
Back the up! Okay, stop! Back up! Back up!
So I just immediately just made a U-turn and started gunning it back towards town. But the tornado is coming right at us. It's getting really close now. You can just hear this thunderous roar. All the trees are bending. I mean, stuff's starting to fly around. We get into town and we're looking for a place to run into because this grapefruit-sized hail about to just completely ream us.
Get on the bar.
And it is black as night. But it's not nighttime. It was still day, you know. We got up against the back side wall of the building. The only thing going through my mind is it's gonna hurt really bad because that tornado is gonna go over this town and it's gonna knock down this building on top of us, and it's made out of brick. It's gonna kill me.
Get in.
That tornado ended up being the widest tornado in history. It ended up getting up to 2.5 miles wide. That tornado was a monster.
300 miles to the southeast, after a near miss yesterday, Tornado Tim Baker and daughter Crystalline are in southern Missouri tracking another tornadic storm.
Central Daylight Time. This storm will produce large hail.
I think we're what, 15 minutes from intercepting?
Probably.
I'm looking back where that moisture is, and there's something pretty low back on that moisture. Would you agree?
Oh, yeah.
See that? Yeah, we might be getting a rain-wrapped tornado trying to form right back in there right now.
So it should be at about Jolly right now.
At 6:10 p.m. Central Daylight Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar continued to indicate a tornado. This tornado was located near Jolly, or 23 miles.
Right there. Right there's the tornado.
The reported tornado is hidden in the core of the storm, which means Tim only has one choice if he wants to see it.
We're gonna punch through it. We're gonna punch through it.
Why though would you want to punch through the rain? Like,
I want to see what's going on back here, man. I want to see what's
but you're
happening.
not going to see it because the rain's
I want to feel it.
Okay.
Now we might be getting close to the tornadic portion. That's spinning pretty fast. Yeah, there's some serious spin going on here. But if that dark lowering touches the ground, we got a tornado.
610.
Now tell me if you think I'm putting this in over our heads.
Right now? No.
No, I mean when we get into it. I want to get pretty close to this thing, but if you really start in the sense that I should have been afraid and I'm not afraid, let me know. Because we're about to punch in front of the tornadic storm. Yeah, we're punching into the rainforest.
They're definitely getting bigger.
Got to get into it. Really close to a tornado, Kristen. I think that's really close. It's going to be rocking a little bit up here. It's here. Wow.
Coming up next,
Here it is. Here's the tornado. This is the tornado right here. Wow. That's spinning pretty fast.
That's the problem when you're chasing storms at night. You can't see anything. That's dropping. To me, it looks like there's a tornado right there.
That looks like it would be it. We're coming for you, baby!
Here it is. Here's the tornado. This is the tornado right here.
Wow.
That's spinning pretty fast. Yeah, there's some serious spin going on here. Okay, look at the winds here. Look at the winds. Look at how crazy the wind is here. We needed a tornado before this point. It's kind of a ruined storm.
before Tim could intercept the tornado, it wrapped into the rain and disappeared.
We punched the core, we saw the clouds. Yeah, that's all that was left. We had a dandy for a while. It was textbook for a while. We were right there for it.
Now they need to reposition for the storm's next strike before nightfall. 280 miles to the west, the storm has run off ahead of newlyweds Bo and Danya.
Damn things were putting danglies off of it.
Almost 5 hours we've been watching storms have little danglies and not do anything. And this storm is not even looking all that great right now, so I'm fine them boarding. It's just getting late.
Yes, it is. Yes.
It was really kind of just beyond our reach. Usually you're not able to keep up with these storms, and we were able to stay on it for almost 4 or 5 hours. So that's awesome. We got really good pictures. I'm really excited.
Yeah. We'll do this again. You'll get a better kiss when there's a tornado, damn it.
Yeah.
200 miles to the east, Doug and Phil reach the storm just as night falls. The only way Doug will make any cash today is to risk it all on another night chase.
Now we're in Pittsburgh, Kansas. We got a tornado warning here.
Well, sirens are going off.
I gotta focus on driving here. You watch the sky. Oh,
What's it, Sheriff? Oh, listen to that. Where is it? Where is it? Oh! 9:36 p.m. Central Daylight Time. National Weather Service Doppler radar continued to trace a confirmed tornado. This tornado will be near Pittsburgh by 9:45. Frontenac by 9.
that's the one we're on.
By 9:50. Yep. Okay, over here to the right to the left of us, there's a hook, and that would be the indication of the tornado. So I'm trying to look up and to the left to see if I can locate the tornado, the funnel cloud, whatever's lowering down from the base.
You can see the updraft right here.
So it's gonna be right here.
Yeah, well, this is it. It's right over there according to radar. You watch for what's behind us. I'm watching what's ahead of us. We got a wall cloud and a funnel cloud right ahead of us here.
We're coming for you, baby! We are coming for you! Oh, I can't see anything. Oh, did it disintegrate?
Yeah, it's still there. We're just getting closer. Dude, I'm seeing like a funnel cloud up here.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
You see that?
Yeah, I see that, I see that.
You're approaching a twisting storm. Please exercise caution.
Oh, I see that, yeah.
Yeah. You barely see it.
Need it to lower. Drop force. Come on, baby. Drop.
This is the problem when you're chasing storms at night. You can't see anything.
Well, to the left, there's lowering.
What?
I mean, that looks like...
I can't see. I gotta turn this off.
Right over here, right over here, right over here, right in
Something,
front of us.
yeah,
to the
something right there.
That's dropping.
To me, it looks like there's the tornado right there.
That looks like it would be it.
This is a tornado warning. Our radar has indicated a severe storm system capable of producing a tornado. Extreme caution.
It's original.